Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of my DVD collection video. Today I want to show you all the DVDs I've got since part 2, and as you can clearly see there are a bunch. Most of these are like English, but there are also a few new German ones, which ones I simply just replaced. Some are brand new, like these. Or we even got some non-Thomas DVDs, which I also will show off at the end. So, without further ado, let's get started. We'll start with the first German DVD, which is DVD 8, titled Hurra für Thomas or Hooray for Thomas. I have shown this off before, but as this is a new DVD I bought to replace my old one because that wasn't working anymore, or not so well anymore. It has the episodes Thomas and the Fireworks Display, Percy's New Whistle, Fish from Season 8, and Emily's Adventure. Yeah, this is the inside. I'm not going to describe it like last time. You can just simply take a look at this and then we'll move on. Yeah, that was already DVD 1. This is DVD 10, which I also bought to replace mine, because this was like one of the first I have ever received as a kid, I think. And it is titled The Best Locks for Sodor, or The Best Engines of Sodor. And it has the episodes Edward the Great, You Can Do It, Toby, Percy and the Magic Carpet, and Too Hot for Thomas. And here's the inside. Yeah. Here we have another two which came in this 2-pack. And these are DVDs 17 and 18, respectively titled Thomas und das Raumschiff, or Thomas and the Spaceship, and Thomas and the New Engine, or Thomas und die neue Lok in German. And yeah, this came with this 2-pack. My grandma bought this secretly, and then I got it and such. DVD 17 has the episode Thomas and the Spaceship, Hide and Peep. I don't have a list right now, so I do need to think what they are in English. We have Gordon and the Engineer, Thomas Set Sail, Emily's Rubbish, and Dream On, I think it was. Yeah, I think so. And DVD 18 has the episodes Thomas and the New Engine, The Magic Lamp, Thomas and the Toy Shop, Thomas's Milkshake Model, I think, and Saving Edward. If we take one out, this is the cover. I have shown these off also already, but just so that you can look at it again. I think 18 is exactly the same. Yeah, see? Yeah, it is pretty much the same. Alrighty, so now we come to my first brand new DVDs. This DVD is titled Thomas stellt sich vor, or Thomas introduces himself, or something like that. And this is a special DVD featuring like the season 1 stories that were adapted from the book Thomas the Tank Engine, like the second book of the Railway series and such. And therefore it has the stories Thomas and Gordon, Thomas's Train, and Thomas and the Breakdown Crane, as well as a radio play, I think it is, or something like that, titled Thomas die Rangierlokomotive, or Thomas the Shunting Engine, translated literally. This is like the first CD that was ever released, and like the pre-section of it, I guess. Yeah. This is like a special DVD, and yeah, it's a shame they never did something like this again, where they had like a special, like part of the CDs on this as well. So, alright, so here we have a DVD that doesn't have any number of it. This is like a special, another set of DVD series, another DVD series or something like that. I think you understand, which they released. All of these, I think there are maybe like 6, 7 of these, have like 4 individual episodes from the classic era. And yeah, sorry for this turnaround and such. This DVD is titled Thomas in Note or Thomas in Trouble, translated. It has like Thomas on the front here. It also says the episodes down here. It says 3 because like the episode is also titled, the DVD is titled, I'm sorry, after one of the episodes on this, usually the first, I think. And so the episodes on this are Thomas in Trouble, Birdie the Bus, Thomas and Birdie, sorry, Toby and the Stout Gentleman, and Birdie's Chase from season 2. So these are like pretty heavy focused Toby and Birdie episodes, I think. Because look, got like Thomas in Trouble and Toby and the Stout Gentleman, which are from Toby the Tram Engine, and then you have Thomas and Birdie's Chase, which are both featuring Birdie. That's something I just noticed. As you can see, all the episodes also featured have a picture on the back here. So, like, if you don't know what these are, you can probably guess from the pictures which episodes they are. I think a lot of you already guessed that. There's nothing more on this, sadly, other than the 4 episodes. That's why it also says the playtime or the running time is approximately 20 minutes. Yeah. Continuing on. Next up, we have In der Mine or Down the Mine, which has Percy on the front. That's also something I noticed, which I will also say in a moment. And it has the episodes in the not German, I'm going to speak English. Down the Mine, Co, Dirty Objects, and Dirty Work. And yeah, it has the pictures again from these episodes. Something I didn't do on the previous is showing you the inside. It just pretty much advertises all calling all engines in German. Yeah. And this is also interesting. This is like a green DVD. This one, which is pretty simple, is like a lighter blue. And the next one is, I think, like a dark blue. And here it is. This is Wer bringt Post or Mein Sad Bike from season 4. It has Toby on the front, which I just want to mention. We have like the Farquhar trio, Thomas, Percy, and Toby on these DVDs that I have. And it has the episodes Mind That Bike, Bullseyes, Toby's Typeboat, and Thomas and the Special Letter. Yeah, the pictures again. And I think this is like a dark blue, yeah, exactly, of the DVD. The other releases of this have like Birdie on front, Harold, I think, Gordon, I think, was also a thing. Yeah, I don't really can tell you, but that's something how I remember it. Here is a 3-pack DVD I also got. I mainly got it because of this DVD 28 titled Toby und der Flüsterwald, or Toby and the Whistling Woods, I think it was, because I already own like DVD 27 and 29, but I didn't have DVD 28. Can't say here. These are like the 2 DVDs also featured on this. So you can see like I have these, but I didn't have this one. So yeah, and so I saw this on when I bought like my recent DVDs, and I thought, well, even if I like get duplicates, I still get it, because then my collection is at least complete with the DVDs. Maybe I will probably also get like a full it's individually, but for now this will do. And so Toby and the Whistling Woods, the middle DVD, has the episodes Thomas's Tall Friends, James in the Dark, Soda United, Charlie and Edward, or Eddie, I think, and Toby and the Whistling Woods. I think it was called that. The inside looks pretty much like this. You got Thomas over here, you got Toby back here, and you got Henry over here. And this is like the DVD that I was planning to get. Here you have like advertisements and the voice actors, and that's pretty much it. Continuing on, we have Hupen und Tuten, or Hoots and Toots, or something like that. And it has the episodes Thomas Toots the Crows, with Swish, Percy and the Monster of Wyndham, Thomas and the Sounds of Sodom, my favorite season 16 episode. I think you probably know that. And Old Wheezy Wobbles, if I said that correctly. Again, you got pictures of each episode, and you've got like the voice cast, voice artists, and the inside looks like this. Pretty simple, nothing too different from the others. Next up, we have the Thomas Methode, or the Thomas Way. If you translate it to the episode, I think it otherwise would be method. Yeah. And it has the episodes The Thomas Way, Too Many Fire Engines, Gone Fishing, I think it was called, The Lost Puff, and Gordon Runs Dry, all season 17 episodes. And yeah, it again has the pictures. If you can see these, I hope you can. Yeah. And you want like again the voice artists are just usually completely the same. And the inside, which is also not too different from other releases. Alrighty, that was it for my episode DVDs from German. Now we get to the 3 movies I have gotten, I think, since the last. I didn't write exactly down which I had or didn't have, and watching the other parts was a bit difficult and such to figure out which exactly I have. I think I have them all, but like there could be some I'm missing, but I don't really know. But anyway, the first movie I have gotten replaced is Calling All Engines, or Alle Loks im Einsatz. This is the back. You got the 10 leg here. I think I have shown this off. I have shown this off before, of course. Yeah, but just a little reminder and such. Yeah, you also got like chapters. I also explained these already, so if you want to know these, then you can either translate them literally by just typing these in, or you can go to my other parts where I showed these off already. It must have been part 1, obviously. And here's the inside. Now this is also a bit broken, but that I have received it like this already with the order I just got recently. Yeah. But at least the DVD is working, so that's all I really care for. Anyway, we move on to the CGI era slowly with the movie Die Geschichte der mutigen Loks, or Tale of the Brave. This is the back. You got like Timothy and Thomas at top here. You got Gator, and yeah, this is pretty much the same back cover. You got the description of the movie. And you got the voice artists down here. And the inside looks pretty much the same like others. I have already gotten the movie in like German and English, but I currently don't know where my German dub was. That's why I bought this DVD, to finally complete like my full row of these. So it's not like a new one, it's one I already had, but I don't know where it is. Lastly, of the movies in German, or the last German DVD from Thomas, we have Das große Rennen, or The Great Race. And this is also one I have replaced. If you can see now, this is the new one and this is the old one. Yeah. And this is the inside. It has the pamphlet like the last one, and this is the DVD. Yeah. Nothing more is in here. Alrighty. Now we move on to my English dub DVDs from Thomas. First up, we come to I show you guys my complete series DVDs, and we start with series 3. I already own season 1 and 2 in the first part, and by now I have accomplished to achieve since 1. I have accomplished to achieve all the classic era. And as you can see, I have season 3 here in the back. I think you all know this DVD, so it's nothing new to you. Yeah, so therefore I won't show it off too much because you know it, and then I don't really need to show it off. Yeah. Here we have DVD 4, season 4, sorry. And this is the seal. I haven't unboxed this, like I said in the community post, since I had already also had season 4 by part 2, the earlier version of it. I did thought, even though I purchased this, I won't unbox it, and yeah, that's literally the case. So that's why I can't show you the inside, because this is still sealed. Yeah. Here's season 5. This is the back. And yeah, this is the inside. Yeah, nothing too special here. We'll move on to season 6. Here's the back. Here's season 6. Series 6, as it always says on the top, on the cover. Yeah. Anyway, here's series 7. Season 7. I call it season 7. Some call series 8, 7. I don't know. Yeah, this is the back. Here's the inside, and we'll move on. Alright, here's a complete series DVD I bought in my latest order. Here it is series 12. The reason I bought series 12 is simply because I will buy every season eventually, so by this point, why not order it? It's not like everybody's favorite season, far from it actually, but for me it is like a decent season. It has some okay episodes, but it also got some pretty bad. Here is my birthday present that I got from my mother already, and for this year, and this is the complete series 20 DVD. Yeah, I'm really happy about this, even though I just watched series like 20. I watched like Thomas seasons as I'm like traveling to work, to appointments and such. And yeah, therefore I just watched this, but this is still really cool to have. I think you also can guess what I mean with this. And here's the inside. We have like the complete series 20, and then you have extraordinary engines as the bonus disc, as it says there. Yeah, and this is Best of James. Yeah, I also got this in my latest order, and I think it's a pretty cool DVD. You probably know this, so I don't need to tell you a lot about it. But what I did find interesting about this is that there are like small segments in between the episodes, which songs play with James footage. That's something I really enjoyed. That's something I really found cool. And yeah, that's much better than just simple transitions and such. I found that really, really cool. Anyway, continuing on, now we have Thomas's Trusty Friends, aka the Jack and the Pack episodes that weren't a part of like the main series. You know these, so I don't have to say a lot. Yeah, the inside is pretty simple. It just has the DVD, and yeah, Next up, we have a season 12 DVD titled He-Ho, and you may now be asking, why did I purchase this and it was 12? Well, that was because I originally thought this had like some extras. Like a few of these season 12 DVDs have like extra like segments like Mr. Perkins and such, but with Mr. Arkwell and such, and I thought maybe He-Ho had this as well. I didn't look it up on the wiki until I purchased this, so like, and now I have this. I don't mind, but I really thought there were like extras like on the others. I don't know what the others are called, but yeah, these have some extras, and this one doesn't. So it is a bit disappointing, but hey, it's nice to have still, I guess. Now we move on to another 3-pack DVD, and it has the DVDs on it. I think I'm going to close that. Splish Splash Splosh, Thomas and the One-Way Kite, which I already own, but yeah, I still bought it, and Quickie Quanky. I literally only purchased this again because I had like the One-Way Kite, but I didn't have the others, and because of Mr. Perkins and such, and so that's why I bought it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought this because I already have the One-Way Kite, and I would have probably purchased it at another date, but yeah. They're still nice to have, especially with episodes. Some are cool, some are don't, but yeah. The last episode DVD from Thomas and Friends is this DVD titled Merry Christmas Thomas, plus it has the additional DVD Big Bang Surprises. Yeah, this is the back, and here's the inside. You got like Merry Christmas Thomas for on the one hand, and you got Big Bang Surprises on the other. I was pretty lucky to find this actually, because I later found out not all DVDs have like this 2-pack. This has also been sold separately, like exactly like Big Bang Surprises, but this was like a double feature, and so they are not. What I'm trying to say is that like I could have also just ended up with Merry Christmas Thomas and not Big Bang Surprises as well. But I was lucky to find like this 2-pack instead of just a single DVD. I'm pretty happy about this. This was like also a cool Nitrogen era DVD. Moving along, we have another 3-pack. This time it is a movie 3-pack, and it contains the movies Calling All Engines, The Great Discovery, and Hero of the Whales. Yeah. This was a bit more expensive on my part, but I thought, well, I can get it anyway. Otherwise, I would probably spend a little bit more on when I would purchase these separately. So this was still a pretty decent deal, I guess. Especially since all of these are like literally still working. And so many of these have like so many cool extras. I don't really mind now that this costs a little bit more. And again, The Great Discovery has lately been my favorite movie, so yeah. Anyway, moving on to the movies, this was the start, by the way. We now have Day of the Diesels, the probably second most hated movie in the fandom. Yeah, you know this already, so like I don't have to say a lot. The features are pretty interesting on this. Like Down at the Stations was a really cool segment actually. I have heard of these, but like this was pretty cool in my opinion. Moving on to where I also have two from is my second favorite movie, and which was once my favorite movie, but it is now second. The Adventure Begins. You know this, yeah. It is pretty simple. It was like released for the 70th anniversary and such, and yeah. Now I'm pretty happy to say that I own this DVD, which makes me say that I have all the movies either in German or in English. Continuing on, we now have Journey Beyond Solo. Also a pretty favorite movie of mine. I enjoy this movie a lot. This is probably better than not Journey Beyond Solo. It is Journey Beyond Solo. I want to say better than Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, I think. I think for me, this movie is a little bit better than it. I know many will probably hate me now, but this is a really good movie in my opinion. Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure is also good, but I think this movie is just a little bit better. The inside is pretty simple. You got like the DVD and like also this pamphlet of stuff you can collect. I was really surprised when I saw a lot of these were still in here. Like this is like almost 10 years old, so I'm still surprised it is in such a good shape and still in here. I thought these were probably already lost, but I guess not. Yeah, that was really cool. We're down to the last 5 DVDs and the last Thomas DVD, which is the Royal Engine. In my opinion, this is a special, so like this is why I placed this by the movies. The Royal Engine has always been like my favorite thing to come out of that era, and therefore I was really glad when I was finally able to purchase this a few weeks ago. Now we are down to the last 4 DVDs, and these are, like I said, not Thomas. These are something completely else. They are Bob the Builder episodes or DVDs. Bear with me, I don't know the episode title, so I'm just going to say the German ones on the back. The DVD itself is titled Bob's Fleißiger Helfer or Bob's Useful Helpers or Busy Helpers. And it has like the episodes. Buggy trägt die Verantwortung. Heppo zieht alles an. Rumpel und sein Anhänger. Lastly, we have Rollo und die Schildkröte. I am a Bob the Builder fan, but not like a big one to know all the episode titles in English as well. Yeah. This is the inside. That is it, the DVD, and yeah. Inside we have like all the voice actors, as well as also all the episodes. And yeah. Here we have descriptions of Wendy, Bob the Builder, and this guy, as well as like what's still available. The next one, we're down to 3 now, is Bauhofhelden, and it has the episodes Bob lernt tanzen, Wendys großer Abend, Gesundheit Buggy, Heppo und der Elefant und Bauinspektor Knolle. You got like a description here. You got Bob's again, you got the voice artists and the episodes, as well as something you can purchase and such. Yeah. This is Wendys Geburtstagsüberraschung or Wendy's Party Surprise. Or a surprise for Wendy or something. Birthday surprise for Wendy or such. Yeah. This is the back, showing you the episodes. This is like the CGI era of Bob the Builder. We have moved on to that already. And it has the episodes, I'm also not going to translate these. Buggys Seerettung, Kratzer der Schauspieler, Kratzer braucht Hilfe, Sprintis Bühnenüberraschung und Wendys Geburtstagsüberraschung. This is the inside. It also has a description of the episodes here, the voice artists, and like which other episodes and DVDs and such are available. Lastly, we have the Bob the Builder special titled Abenteuer auf der Ritterburg or Adventures at the Castle or something. I have heard of this before, but I can't remember the title. And it has like 2 episodes, I think. Like, it has Abenteuer auf der Ritterburg, the DVD title, and Bob's Freitag, which is like Bob's day off. Yeah. This is the inside with like chapters, the DVD, and what else is available. Yeah. This was part 3 of my collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other sometime soon. Goodbye.